So, viewers, today you are going to see for the first time the road construction, the actual road that leads to front main entrance gate of the new government house under construction in Awka. So, but the former one I used to bring to you guys is the one that the second part of this road that they've started from that government house gate towards the back of the government house. That is the one that I usually bring the update. So, but this one, we've not been here for the first time, or we have not been here before. So, this is the first time we are bringing to you from Aroma down to the government house front entrance gate. Well, the road is an existing road. It was constructed by Mbadinuju. So this road was done probably around 2001, 2002, that period. That was when this road was constructed. So, but the road is a futuristic road. Why wouldn't we wonder what made Mbadinuju to make this road 6 lane? There is a reason. Sometimes when we talk about dualization and opening up areas, it seems as if some people will see it as spending money. Can you see how spacious and sweet this area is now? It makes road to be organized. It discourages traffic and the rest of them. See how spacious that was there, no, over 20 years ago. So, but that's what we keep saying. Presently, you see some places that have spaces that could be expanded. Okay, let me tell you, for instance, this same road you are looking at now, it moves down to the government house. Then from that government house entrance gate, they reduced it to double lane. The one Soludo is doing now. He reduced it to just double lane. That is not up to this size, not up to this 3 lane. Now the road continues, moves towards the back of the new government house. Just at the back of that government house, they reduced it to 1 lane. You see, there is no need. There is no need for reducing that road to 1 lane. So the road ought to have continued with that double lane down to Isu and Ocha, wherever the road is going to terminate. Then continue with that double lane also and bust out at Ifite. With this, at least the government have secured development at that back. So people don't know or should I say that the idea of doing these things, this futuristic construction now, it has a lot of gains. Not later now, government will start the demolition and the rest of them. These are the time that people are supposed to, that the government is supposed to have the opportunity to realize places and allowed it to develop on its own. You see the point now. So that back of government house supposed to have been dualized to open up that place and give space for people to do their building construction. Okay, so I believe I made my point. However, this place is going to be wearing a new look when this place is completed. Honestly, there will be a whole lot of changes here, and you know that this area is the seat of government where you have the judiciary, the legislatures, and the executive, the people in charge of Anambra State, the three arm zone that are in charge of Anambra State. This is their base. This is their official base, and it's not supposed to be joked with. Okay, so we are still moving down. We want to have a detailed look for the first time. We are coming here. seeing this construction going on. So we are going to have a detailed look of this place and actually what is really going on here. So there's another thing I noticed here. Another thing I noticed, though it might look minor, but to me is something that is not minor. You see this lane now, this road, it has three lanes. What I observe, and I'm going to show you the details. Just as we move down a bit, we are going to see and compare what I'm talking about. The governor might not know all these things that I'm saying because the governor may not have that time to be coming here and decide to be looking at these things that I'm showing you guys now. Okay, now just a little bit down there, you are going to see a gutter. That's a drainage system that was constructed down there, not here, just a little bit down. And the ones that they are doing now, the ones I showed you guys earlier from the beginning, the one they are doing now is tinier, is smaller than what they've constructed down there at the back of this federal secretariat. And they have seen that existing gutter and they are not going to demolish it, and they did not make this one they are constructing now to be at least the same size with that one. The reason for this gutter to be bigger, there's a reason for that. You see, this road now is a 3-lane road at both sides, and it's going to collect more water. When rain is falling, it's going to be collecting more water, and once it collects more water, it's going to deposit it inside this gutter. If this gutter is tiny, it will result to overflowing of water. So in fact, the drainage here is supposed to be bigger than what I am seeing here on ground. Yes, you don't need to be, or you don't need to have a doctorate in civil engineering. You don't need to have a master's or doctorate degree in civil engineering for you to understand this thing. These things are common knowledge that one should just understand. So these are the things. It's more time now. This tiny gutter now will be filled up, and and we are not going to be clearing it much often. Okay. So, but it's as if the area that the gutter was being constructed is a bit up. We have left that area, but probably when we turn, you are going to see the size of the gutter I'm talking about. Or if you have that privilege, you can go back and see this gutter size I am talking about, and you come and see this one. I'm going to show you the continuation of this gutter. And you see this place now, it has been scraped off. I expect this road to be a very special road. You should be very careful in what they are going to do on this road, even though no road is more important than the other, because they are all load bearing roads. So this is the site of the new government house down there, and this is the federal secretariat. So secondly, we are going to see that, what is it called, that tower. That tower is rising, and you are going to see the job so far, what they have done concerning that tower. We are going to enter inside the tower. We are going to see it as they are constructing. So now this is the gutter I am referring to. We are going to go closer and get a closer look of it. and see how bigger it is. Then the overlay here is the one they are constructing new. So you can now see the difference in sizes. Well, like I said, some people might feel that it's not a big deal. So, but to me, looking at it, your mind will tell you that this thing is too small, that the collecting drainage, even though they dig it bigger, but while doing the casting, it appears to be very small. I don't understand. So, but however, you can see the size of the gutter here. You can see it. This one is a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger from the one that they are doing here, and this should be at least nothing short of this size would have been okay for this, size of road. Well, that's what we keep saying. Some of these details, little things, still matters when it comes to project execution. Anything that is worth doing well. Like I keep saying, Anambra State, we don't have time to keep repeating projects. Even though most politicians these days, they do projects to accommodate their lifetime in the government. So, but I'm not accusing anybody in particular, but looking around Nigeria, some people are fond of that. Once they leave, the project goes with them. So, but we are not like that in Anambra State, and that's why we keep shouting and talking about these things, so that we'll never belong to that, that class of politicians. So here is the back of the Federal Secretariat, and the tower is at the back of this Secretariat. Maybe with time, the roundabout here is still going to come out, because there is a roundabout here. The tower is at the middle of that roundabout, and in fact, let's watch and see what happens here. But I believe that this place is going to wear a good and nice look when it is completed. So this is the tower now. This is the tower, and that is the government house gate. That yellow entrance, you can see it. Well, that place is becoming more beautiful from what you are seeing. And I still doubt first quarter of next year for the governor to pack into that new government house. I still doubt it. But let's see how it goes. So this is the tower. Here now is inside the tower that we are talking about. Well, I really don't know how the shape and whatever about this tower is going to come out, but I believe with time everything will now lie very clear for all and sundry to see. So this is inside the tower. Like I heard, the tower is about the size or the length of a 3-story building or 4-story building. Like I heard, it's not gonna be that something that is very tall like that. No, just a normal 3-4-story building in length, in size. So gradually this place is taking shape together with the new government house. And see the entrance gate of the new government house, the yellow, Anambra yellow color is there. Well, the yellow color, there is nothing wrong with it if they can combine it very well. If it has a very good combination with other colors, it's going to make sense. So it has to do with color management when it comes to that. So now we are going to continue our coverage from the other side. You know, we've just moved down on one side. So we are going to see how the other side looks like. That side of Alese Pueme going up to Aroma. So you want to see the details of construction going on that side. It's still about drainage construction, but seeing is believing. So we want to have that first class information about that. So gentlemen and ladies, officially this is where the 3 lanes, that's 6-lane road ended. It ended around this tower, and there is no other place you can find this 3-lane road in Anambra State. And if you ask me, we are supposed to have such road in Anambra State in some places. This kind of road, you know, wide and spacious road. In some places, that Awka exists. Some other places that are still under development. So the future can be easily be taken care of with such road construction. So that is it. If states like Imo State, you know, I usually use Imo when Rochas was there. Rochas has this kind of vision of tearing everywhere, as in opening up large extent of roads, because he knows the importance of such expansion. I'm not saying that Sotondo is not doing well. Sotondo is trying his best. He's doing well. So, but you know, the commercial nature of Anambra State need something like this kind of spacious road and the rest of them. Okay, where else you can find this kind of special road? 6 lanes is the one to be constructed at the industrial layout in Obaru, as on that Bridget side. That is another place you can see this kind of 6-lane road. Now that road is very spacious, the one at industrial layout. But whenever you come there, you see trailers parking up to 3 or 4 side by side on one side of that road. But P2B expanded that road. People, you know where I'm talking about now. If I'm lying, you say. You that is watching, if you don't know that place, go and watch my video at Obaru. My Obaru coverage, you will see that industrial layout. I meandered that place. I move around that place very well. And you understand what I am saying. So even though people are abusing the parking on that road, I don't know what is going on there now, whether it has been controlled. You know, that area is an industrial area, and it needs that smooth and easy movement of articulated vehicles within that place. So what prompted me for saying this thing is the commercial nature of Anambra State. So Anambra State needs, you know, that easy movement of vehicles from one point to the other. And these things can only be possible when the roads are done and made to be spacious, coupled with traffic enforcement. Well, I don't know how they constructed this road. I decided to zoom that place. Seems like it was not properly done, because I didn't see any stone base there. I think I just see an asphalt on top of it. But probably even if there is stone base, it's not the recommended thickness that should be there. So this is in front of Pueme. That's the Kweme Square, and clearing and drainage construction is still ongoing, coming down towards this place.